Okay, well, today is actually Thursday night. I'm kind of doing my video early this week because tomorrow I work all day and then I babysit all night. So I wouldn't be able to really have time to do the video. I just watched Emily's, and since I'm not as cool as her, I guess you have my mirror image because the words backwards. Yeah. Um, my week it sucked. Um, yeah. Um, I got kicked out of school because they didn't do my financial aid. Um, which really sucks because I really liked my classes. But I guess I can always take summer classes. I don't really know what my hair's doing right now. I'm sorry. I went for a run, so that's good. Lately my heart has been really hurting though. Like, it hurts really, really bad. Like, sharp pain will just flicker from it. Like, it hurts really, really bad. Actually, like, it hurts. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me, but like right now it really, really hurts. And my mom said that it was heartburn, but like, I just want to tell her, like, all I've drinking lately is water, and I'm not eating fast food. I eat healthy food because me and Amber have a competition for the summer, and we're getting in shape. But yeah, it really, really hurts though, so I don't know what it could be. I wish it would go away because it makes it hard for me to exercise. I don't know if it's because of the medications I'm on or if I'm just gonna die. So I wish it would stop because I don't like thinking that I'm gonna die. As cool as that would be, there's some things I want to do before I die, and one of them is to marry my chiropractor, who, by the way, is the most gorgeous man I have ever seen in my entire life, okay? Not even kidding. Ow. That really hurt. My heart hurts. Anyway, he is ridiculously hot. And I didn't see a ring on his finger. So, going for that gold. He's like super nice. And he's now my chiropractor. So, we'll see how that goes. Because, I'm of age. Although I don't really know what the rules are with doctor-patient relationships. But that's okay with me. It's okay. God, my heart really hurts. Yeah, so he's my new man, and he's really attractive. Really. Yeah. As most of you know, Kyle did leave, and I only saw him. We didn't talk at all. We said hi awkwardly, like, I'll give you a rundown of what happened, right? Alright, so I walk into work, and he's standing there like all sexy and suave, and he's like, look at me, I'm hot. I'm sexy. Love my body. So I walk in, and I didn't expect him to be there. So I walk in, and I look up from my phone, because I was texting someone, because I really didn't want to go to work. I was texting someone, I look up, and I was like, oh my god, he's here. So, of course, like, my heart drops. I'm like, oh my god, he's here. Like, is this for real? And he's over here like, I'm so hot. Just look at my manliness. Just just look at me. I'm hot. I'm like the epitome of sex. I'm always like, so of course, me being me, I can't think of anything to say to him at that point. So I walk in, you know, like, and I smile. I was like, hi. He's like, oh, I'm the goddess of hotness. Or not the goddess. God, he'd be a woman. That'd be weird. But he's like, I'm like the god of sexiness and hotness, and I'm so hot. Look at my body. And like the song, you know, by who's it, Mariah Carey, when she's like, touch my body, get me on the floor. And like every song of that kind is like racing through my mind right now, and I'm like, he's here. Oh my god. So I just walk to the back and take off my jacket, and I put my apron on, and I'm walking up to the front, and I look up, and he's just sitting there like at me, and I didn't really know how to take that. So I went, hi. I really wish someone had just been behind me and had just shot me in the head. You know, killed me while I was kind of ahead. Because that is not the way to get a guy, is to be all awkward. And I'm not ever awkward in front of guys, usually. I say awkward things. I can make them laugh, but I'm never that weird girl who you can obviously tell likes somebody. But that's what it was, and it was awful. And then he left and didn't say goodbye. I was like, well, ruined that chance. So then he Facebooks me, and he's like, hey, you know, hot man over here. I'll try and come by, or no, not even try. His words were, I'll come by after I eat to come visit you. I'm like, oh, okay. You can come visit me. I'd like that. He never came. So that ship's kind of sailed. But on the good news, on the other hand, yeah, my chiropractor, he's like Ewan McGregor without the giant mole on his forehead, and he's blonde. He's got a dog that's huge, and he's got nice hands. Yeah. Plus, I don't really know what chiropractors do, because that's the first time I've been to a chiropractor. But he was awfully interested in my life. He asked how I liked Baskin Robbins, and I didn't know how he knew I worked at Baskin Robbins, because I didn't tell anybody. And it turns out that he was the one that was handing out the flyers that I got, because, well, okay, you don't know this, but I got an ad, and it said that if you called the number, that you could get a free consultation or something, and that's why I went, because it was free. Turns out, he was the hot guy that I had gotten the ad from, and he remembered me. So that's pretty cool. I guess that's a good thing. This video is probably going to be really boring because it's just me rattling on about my life. Shit. My heart really hurts. Like, really bad. Dang. Okay. So, yeah. Well, I wrote Kyle a long, heartfelt, personal message about girly things, I guess. I don't know. I'm on my period, and so it just makes me even more emotional. And, yeah. And he never answered. And that kind of made me mad, because I know he read it, because it'll tell you if they read it. And he didn't have time to jot down, like, hey, you know, I can't talk right now, but I'll message you back when I can. No, he didn't do that. He just didn't answer. And that's not okay. So I messaged him, not very nice message. I said, "Hey, thanks for answering me, dick ass. Well, I mean, you were right. I was just writing this message for my own personal enjoyment. How'd you guess? No, I just wrote it because I really wanted to, and I was bored, and, I'm writing the next Nicholas Sparks novel, and I wanted you to see it firsthand. No, I'm writing you it because I was just letting you know how I feel, and you should be glad for that because I'm not a big advocate of telling people how I feel, especially when it comes to me liking someone. I'll tell them I like them, but I won't get into it. I'll be like, hey, I like you. You're cool. I won't be like, hey, I've actually liked you for 3 years. I thought we had something. Maybe that's just me. But, if you weren't feeling the same way, you could have told me and not egged it on. Because only assholes do that. So that's what you are. Sorry. And he was like, oh, such strong language. I was like, hold up now, motherfucker. Like, that is not okay. That is not okay at all. I'm going to write you that message, and that's what you're going to put because I called you a dick ass. I'm sorry. I didn't know that calling you what you were was going to make you upset. So now I'm really just tempted to send him a 20-page Facebook thing of all the words, dirty words, that I actually think he is, because he is. And I don't know why it's taken me so long to realize that, but, whatever. So, if he comes back, because supposedly he comes back in June, he's gonna have to try. He really is, because, you know what, I might be banging the chiropractor. Sorry. 3 years is a long time. If you didn't get any in that time, then odds are you probably aren't. And I'm okay with that. Actually, I don't feel bad about him leaving. I felt worse seeing him. I don't know. But, really, I don't know. I'm okay with it. Obviously, I wish that something had happened. It would have been nice to have my first real kiss. Not with someone I actually cared about. But it didn't, so it's all cool. I'm actually pretty happy. I am in a play at Cleveland State, and I didn't tell the play person that I'm not no longer in school. Wow, double negative. That I'm no longer attending Cleveland State. And I'm just not going to tell her because I want to be in the play. So, if she asks, I'm still taking classes. Oops, my bad. But it's for drama club, so I don't see why lying is bad. I'm going back in the summer, so it's not like I'm just some creep. But, yeah. Yeah. Some of you received a weird text from me, asking if you were a guy, if you would think I was pretty, because I was scrolling down my Facebook feed, and there's this girl on there who asked that question, and a lot of people commented, and they were really rude, and I was like, what do people think about me? Which is always opening Pandora's box. Yeah. But I didn't want to put it on Facebook because that's kind of weird. So I asked some of you the question. And I really appreciate it. You guys actually made me smile. Which is good because I'm super confident again. Which is really weird because I don't know what last week was. But it's not there anymore. I'm actually really happy. There's not going to be anything weird about this video because My dad actually got mad at me last week because I took too long with the computer. So it's gonna be kind of simple. I'm making a few friends. I mean, no one like you guys, but yeah, you know. I mean, it's just people from our high school that I never talked to. In high school, but they're actually kind of cool. One of them is Autumn. I don't know if any of you knew Autumn, but she's not so bad. But today, after play practice, she has school in like 30 minutes, so I was like, well, I mean, we can go to Target and walk around if you want to. She was like, okay, sure. And so we're walking or whatever, and this guy in the parking lot wolf whistles at us. And, like, I'm sorry, but you're not going to pick anybody up that way. It's not a compliment to wolf whistle at someone. It's kind of offensive and derogatory, and I don't like it, and it really pissed me off. So, I mean, I turn around and I say something not very nice, and she starts laughing, and so he thinks that she's interested in him or something. I don't really know. And he was like, no, not you, the other one, the hot one. I was like, I'm gonna pretend that you're not talking to me or about me because you don't even know me. Like, why do people do that? Like, they know nothing about you and they try and hit on you. I mean, I guess that's a way for them to get to know you, but it doesn't work for me. Like, if I don't think you're hot or interesting, I'm not going to talk to you. And even if you are hot, if you're uninteresting, I'm not going to talk to you. Okay? Because I'm just not going to waste my time anymore. Like, all these people that I try and be nice to and I try to talk to, no, I'm just not going to talk to you anymore. If you don't want to make the effort to talk to me, I'm not going to talk to you. And yes, there is someone specific in mind, but I'm not going to call them out on it because it is YouTube, and I don't think they'd be very happy with me. But let me just put this out there. Everybody that texts me, I know cares about me. Okay? So, for those of you who text me, which is basically everyone, thank you. Because it actually makes my day that much brighter. For those of you who don't, no hard feelings, but I don't see our friendship growing if we're not keeping in touch. So, I'm kind of tired of fake people, and I'm tired of people changing just because of where they are and who they're friends with. Yeah. So, if any of you guys come back, I know Kayla's coming back this weekend, which I don't even know if I'll see her because I work all weekend, but I hope I do. And Emily, I'll keep Snapchatting you, and Kayla, I'll keep Snapchatting you, and I'll text everybody else. And I really love you guys. And yeah. Oh, and Amber, by the way, I do Just Dance every morning for like an hour. And I'm thinking that I want to do something in a hotel, like be the receptionist or I don't know, something. Because I don't want to work in food anymore because it just saddens me, especially working at an ice cream place, because you see fat kids and it sickens me because no kid should be fat. And I'm not making fun of them because I was a chubby child, but I went outside every day and I played, and I hardly ever ate fast food. And I mean, I was outside from like 8 in the morning until like 9 o'clock at night every day. On school days, I was only out until like 7, and I went to school. But like in the summer, I was outside all day. I mean, I wasn't fat, but I was chubby. Like, I kept my baby fat. I still have my baby fat on my cheeks. And it's just sad, like, what people give their kids. Like, they'll give them a double scoop and a waffle cone with candy toppings. Like, I don't know if all of you know how big a double scoop and a waffle cone is, but I can't even eat one scoop. Like, it's a lot of ice cream. And the cone is like yay big. So we're talking, it's bigger than the kid. That's not okay. But I did find my contacts, which is cool. Because now I get to wear sunglasses in the car when it's sunny. And that makes me happy inside. This is a really long video, and I'm sorry. Wow, it's really long, and it's just me talking, so it's probably going to be really boring, and for that I apologize, but you get a special guest appearance by my one friend here in Tennessee. Are you ready? My cat! Oh, I love him so much. You can tell, he loves me. He loves me better when I'm not doing this to him. He's kind of camera shy, so. Pepper, don't do it. See, he loves me. You can tell he is like clawing me. Oh man, stop that. Why do you hate me? You see what I have to put up with? Look into his eyes. Oh, he's so cute. You're so pretty. And I know I just said all that stuff about fat kids, and here I am with my fat kid. Fat. Fatty. But he is a cat, not a human. So there's an exception. And besides, I kind of like him fat. So, my cat can be fat. Ew. I have like cat slap on my face now. But yeah, that's my week, and I hope that I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, well, I love you. You guys can text me. That's my attempt at winking, because I really can't wink. Love you.